Shalom and welcome to another one of our 125th anniversary videos. This is our last one. We might be resuming them in the fall in a different way, but I don't want to say that I've saved the best for last, but I think I might have because
we'll wait.
we'll
wait for reviews.
But I'm with a dear friend and someone who has just meant a lot to me in my life, Steve Rubin. Steve, welcome. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
I was fortunate to have your brother last week, and we talked a lot about family history.
Older brother.
Older brother. I want to emphasize that. But reminisce, if you can, about B'nai Jacob and growing up here.
Well, B'nai Jacob was a little different growing up than it is now. We were here usually 6 days a week, but it was, very warm and friendly. Had a lot of friends, still have some of those same people now in my life, and great memories of not so much with certain teachers that we had, but with the warmth of the services, and always feeling that you were part of community. Like I said, I had a lot of friends here, and we played basketball together. Over the years, we played volleyball together. We've done all the different sports, but we were all here for each other's bar mitzvahs, and we've been blessed to be together at some weddings now and everything else. So it was a great childhood growing up here. All very great memories and learning, and Cantor Reese and of course Rabbi Cooper were just instrumental in making you feel part of it, and it really gave you a warmth and helped you, as you're maturing and trying to figure out who you are and everything, that you knew you could always come to B'nai Jacob and feel home and comfortable, and an accomplishment that when we were accepted as adults. So my memories were just great here, and the Sunday morning bar mitzvah boy breakfasts. The food was great. Of course, it was downstairs. It was great. The mothers would all prepare it, and we'd all get together and have that, and then talk and enjoy each other's company. So that it just has kept on.
Rabbi Cooper did the talk. Is that how it worked?
He would come down and talk sometimes. Sometimes other people would, and everything. But we would all get together afterwards and spend time together, and it was just so that we kept that warmth that we had all those years. It was just great. I mean, there was everything very positive, because with school and everything else, you never know. But here you knew you could always come and have someone who cared about you, and learn about the different Jewish things and help our identities.
Yeah, it was one of the things when I first came to Charleston that would impress me about what people talked about their childhood growing up here. As you said, it was every day. You were part of something larger.
Yes.
And I guess maybe to transition that, I mean, B'nai Jacob and the people and the leaders, and certainly you're an incredible example of that, went beyond just the walls of B'nai Jacob Synagogue. For yourself, for example, you served the chairman for 20 years of the BB&T Advisory Board. You were chairman of Alliance. You were recognized as one of the top business leaders, and you were just recently awarded that great honor. And we've seen that a lot in terms of the Jewish community. Speak about why that's so important. I know it's important to you, but why is it important for the Jewish people to see ourselves outside, beyond B'nai Jacob?
Well, I think it's important that people understand that Jews care about the community and about other people that are involved in the community other than just themselves. And I've been very fortunate here with business, and so I always felt it was very important to give back, and not give back just in time to the synagogue, but also to the community, to try to make it better. I think that any time that they can see that a Jewish person cares as much about the community as they do, it's a good reflection. I'm now on several boards where I'm the only Jewish person that they really have contact with, and they see my devotion and dedication. So I always felt, as someone who would be involved in the community, it was important and to keep my Jewish identity, for them to know that I'm Jewish. I'm proud of that, but also see that we care as much about making this community better for everyone as someone who's not Jewish.
That's wonderful. You actually serve as an ambassador to our people, which is wonderful. One of the things that people, when they come for the 125th, will see if they go downstairs in the archive room, are individuals that are highlighted for their accomplishments in the community. One of the things that highlight your accomplishments beyond the community, but more at B'nai Jacob, is a lot of the building projects. If you haven't been to the synagogue since maybe Lador Vador, our 100th anniversary, you would be surprised at some of the things that have changed in the synagogue. The more things change, the more things stay the same, but there's quite a lot of differences. For example, our new room, you're known as our builder. You do a lot of things, but I suspect despite that, that's not really what drives you to do things here at the synagogue. Maybe to kind of bring it all together, what does B'nai Jacob mean to you? It's more than just a building.
It is. It's, for instance, the new room, as we call it. You know, when I started thinking about that, our meetings and the places we were gathering, we couldn't even hear. We deserved better than that. We deserved bathrooms that were accessible for handicapped and handicapped patrons, and that's why I decided, and in discussions with others, that would be a good idea to build that room so that we would have some place that we could gather and everything. And so it's a beautiful room, but when I see the room, you know, I look behind it on that Sunday that we were actually doing the construction. Everyone came out and wrote names of
I remember
ones,
the kids.
and the kids
on a Sunday morning,
and we
the kids
have
all wrote their
names
names.
of loved ones or poems. And when I go in that room, you know, I see the beauty of the room, but I see the feeling and the spirit of B'nai Jacob, and that was critical to me. At the same time, when we redid the sanctuary, our congregation has grown, not in numbers, but like most people, we've grown a little bit in size. and it was uncomfortable, and we didn't have the versatility and everything else, so that the idea of changing, which was a little traumatic for some people, to seats, so that we would be comfortable and also have the flexibility for the different types of services that we would be having. I felt that was very important. And so, you know, I guess I'm kind of, you know, builder or whatever you want to call it, but it was more, again, that I wanted to, you know, this building is a beautiful building, but the people in the building are really what's the beautiful part about it to me. And we deserve to have special things and comforts and a good place to come together and worship. And B'nai Jacob, you know, under your leadership, we have that. And I'm proud that I had the opportunity, and I still have a couple other projects in mind that I'd like to do, but it's been an honor for me to have the opportunity to be involved. And I've gotten a lot more out of it than I put into it, just from the love and everything that I have here in the community.
Well, it's been an honor for you, but it's been a blessing for all of us. Thank you for so many things you've done, not just for the synagogue, but for me personally, for the entire Rubin family. It's been such wonderful friends. I just can't wait for people to come for the 125th and celebrate with this community, relive some of the warmth that you talk about. It really is such a special place, and I know you've been a part of it, and I thank you for your friendship, your kindness, your devotion, and I hope other people will come and enjoy and see what we've done since Lador Vador, since our 100th anniversary. This is our final video before our 125th. On behalf of Steve and myself, I thank Steve for joining us. We wish you a great day, and we look forward to seeing you for our 125th on September the 27th through the 29th. Steve, thanks for coming.
Thank you, sir.